Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining two or more grains.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Braincake. We got Brock here. We got Hambone here. We got Gunboi. It's a new combination, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, first time.
I think secretly, Jimothy is like a glue that all holds us together.
Secretly?
Is it secretly? I guess it's not secret.
It might not even be a secret, especially not how you said it.
Yeah, that's
he is the peanut butter of the jelly.
Yeah. He's one part of the sandwich that's absolutely necessary. Well, not absolutely necessary. I mean, I think this is going to be a good podcast and stuff, but he's a staple man. He's a staple man in our friendship and in this podcast.
I asked him about paper clips one time. No, staple man.
Yeah.
Yeah, staple man, 100%. I actually prefer staples myself. I didn't even know how to use paper clips for a long time.
Well, maybe you can answer then why they make the staple removers look like cobras.
Because they look cool.
Yeah,
they look cool as fuck.
Why don't you just punch the holes and put it in the binder?
Hey, good. That's another option.
Here it is, binder guy coming around for staple man.
Yeah, binder guy, man. That's like the same guy that drinks craft beers, binder guy.
Binder guy.
I must be binder guy.
I was going to give Paperclip a nickname, but Paperclip is a sidekick character, so Paperclip Boy.
I like that.
But Binder Boy has such a ring to it.
Well, that's Adam's sidekick, or Hambone's sidekick. I did the thing. I said the name.
Who's the villains? We got to have some villains.
Paper. It has to be Paper.
Eraser Man.
Eraser Man.
Perforated edge.
Glue. Are the enemies other types of things that hold stuff together?
Maybe they're
and Binder angry.
They all came together and joined forces after the Booger War under the kids' table. You know.
See, I thought
like a big old hairy booger, like a monster.
Did y'all ever have them problems at school back in the day? Like you put your hand under a desk and it'd be a fresh ass booger from the last class.
Yeah, no. Usually I got the dry boogers, like the multiple dry boogers that had built up throughout the years. I never had a fresh one.
Can I tell y'all something?
Yeah,
I was the one putting the boogers there the whole time.
Damn it.
On all of them. You went to different schools to put...
No, just popcorn. We went on field trip once to Chavies, but that was allegedly.
Yeah,
but every high school booger y'all ever got, that was me.
Wow. You also were probably the one leaving the long hairs in the seat too. Like there were some people, dude. Like how the seats had like bolts. Like you'd always see like. Oh. Hairs wrapped around those bolts that have been pulled out.
Yeah,
it all like somebody got that stuck, and then they were like, "Well, I can't get it out, so I'm just gonna."
Yeah, Pentecostal girls that did that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, they also left some of their denim behind from their long skirts.
Was y'all one of them kids that took their pencil and like dug a hole into the desk, like as long as your pencil? Did you all ever do that?
No, I don't even know how you did that.
I don't think I did that.
Dude, I fucking like first grade, I started doing this shit. Every desk I went to, allegedly, I would wait till the eraser was gone, and I'd make it full, like into like a cutting shape, and I would sit and dig through those old desks at Chavies,
like
allegedly. Yeah, I would have one with a secret pencil in it, and like the eraser would be sticking out.
I was always envious of the people who were able to like carve their initials into a desk, not just write them on there, but like carve their initials.
Yeah, like they're in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I would assume that's also the eraser part.
Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah.
Now that because I've been doing that before, and that's the whole world opened up to me when he said the eraser, the full.
Yeah,
everything makes sense. It was like the Da Vinci Code when he figures that shit out. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I assume he figures the Da Vinci Code out at some point. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he does. Don't they like steal the Mona Lisa in that movie or something?
Something like that. That might be National Treasure.
National Treasure.
National Treasure. Yes. Those are both movies that your teacher would put on when they didn't have any assignments.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, that's an edgy teacher putting on the Da Vinci Code with the nudity and the blood and the gore.
oh,
Dude, they showed us Beowulf, like the newer version with like Angelina Jolie, and she's like nude. She's nude in it for like a second.
Decided our class wasn't mature enough to see that part of the movie, so we skipped over it.
Well, did she
So
literally
sad.
say that? Was she like, you guys are not mature enough. We're not watching this.
Well, she gauged it based on how annoying we were for the rest of the movie. And she was like, you guys are not mature enough to handle this. I'm going to just skip this scene.
You weren't, though, probably. She was
We
probably
were.
not.
We were the worst class that anybody ever had. I'm pretty sure. Not because we did bad stuff, but because we would like talk over top. Everyone in the class would try and talk over top of each other and way drown out the teachers and be like nearly screaming the entire class.
I feel like that was almost every class, though. Like
That must have had some bad teachers then.
Yeah, well, that's probably an accurate statement.
I remember sitting there like, please stop. Like me sitting there like, we're all going to get in fucking trouble.
Just getting aggravated.
You know?
Yeah,
I'm like, shut the fuck up, everybody, you know?
Yeah, that's true, dude. Yeah, you're the one with the self-awareness, like sitting there listening to it slowly, like just build and build and just being like, this ain't gonna end good. I feel that. I've been there too.
It sucks, man. And then everybody suffers for it, and it's like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's the teacher that thinks she's a drill sergeant and puts you and says, all right, one of you messed up, y'all messed up. None of you get break today.
I think me and you had the same homeroom teacher.
Hope not. I hope this lady didn't crush your spirit. She was this third grade. This is way today.
Damn.
I never.
Whole classes brains.
Boy thinks about that every day.
I remember. I don't know why it's triggering a memory in my mind of when I was in like 5th grade, and I said I wanted to die, and by dying in a black hole, I was like, when I die, I would like to die in a black hole. And this guy in my class was like, Miss Perry, Keegan wanted to die in a black hole. And I'm like, no, man, I don't want to die in a black hole. If I die, that's how I want it to be, so I can figure out what it's like. I don't want to die right now. I don't even remember what the response was, honestly.
How old were you?
Like 11, 10 or 11.
Deep thoughts, man. Some deep thoughts.
Yeah.
Like I agree highly with that. Like, would you truly die? Because that's where existence goes to not exist.
I know. I want to know, dude. Like, they say that, like, I don't know, like you would crush in on yourself or something, but it would be like.
But there's no angle. That's the weird thing about it. There's no flat. There's no up or down. It's all like it's hard to explain.
I think there was a Vsauce video where they said that if you got sucked into a black hole, from somebody else's perspective, they would see your like body getting like warped. Like they would see it like getting stronger almost.
Time is a black hole.
Have you seen that?
Always alive, even though you're dying.
What, Hambo?
Oh, I was going to say that there's a movie out there. He's got Matthew McConaughey in it, and they're like on this mission to go to Mars or something like that, or to explore like further. And they know when they go on this mission that 10 years to them is going to be 100 years on Earth. But they don't age. You know, I don't know if you've all seen this movie.
Interstellar?
Happy Gilmore.
Interstellar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
It's a badass movie, man.
Like that
You know
part
that
where...
black hole
Oh, go ahead.
They made that for real as a physical set he was moving around in when he goes
Really?
to oh yeah. There's footage of like the behind the scenes stuff. It looks crazy, man.
That's dope.
They took him to an actual black hole.
No, it's like
To
a
film
big
it?
they made. It looks like bookshelves. A lot of it looks like bookshelves. They put like some kind of
Like-
lighting on it, and it looks real cool.
Isn't that somewhat based in reality too? About you just breaking out your tobacco bong there,
Yeah, it's a water pipe. Yeah.
your perfectly legal tobacco pipe.
Yeah.
But isn't like that also based in reality with the I don't know, your tobacco bong threw me off. Actually,
Don't say the B word.
no,
We
well,
just have a store for that.
it's not. No. It's a. What is that really? Is that like a thing? Like, can they not
Yes.
say that?
Well, that's a song, you know, in a head
Yeah.
shop.
It's CBD. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell. Yeah, they sell like
Have you
Yeah, there's a
seen
gas station nearby. I'm really casual. I'm straight
You're
up
in
picking
there.
my nose.
You're in
dude.
there.
I'm straight up picking my nose on this. I feel real
You-
comfortable.
Me
Um,
I mean, I've been in conversations with people just at random, just start to pick their nose in mid conversation. But
You could at least let us see, like,
yeah, we
Yeah.
want to see what you're
What you
digging
got
for.
there. Yeah.
well, I know one time Gunboi told me that I forever changed his perspective on picking his nose, and that I made him feel more comfortable doing it.
Hell yeah.
Very-
Yeah, and you know what? I think that's a service. I think you shouldn't be ashamed to pick your nose. Everybody wants to pick your nose, man. I mean,
Sometimes you
not,
need to.
Scratch your balls, pick your nose,
Yeah. Just wash
Like,
your hands
balls.
after, you know, if you're going to, like,
or don't. Scratch your balls. Then
no,
pick your
definitely do. Definitely do wash your hands after if you scratch your
no,
balls.
dude. All you gotta do, like, scratch your balls and take your bare hand and pick up McDonald's nuggets and fries and put them in there for somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter.
Yeah, actually, you're right. You know what I mean? Scratch
Yeah,
your asshole.
These fries taste sour.
like scratch your asshole.
Yeah.
Smell your fingers and be like, wow, that's potent, and then just
Yeah.
grab it and make the sub sandwich. Like,
Scratch something that's stuck to the floor. Like a
Yeah.
sticker got stuck to the floor. Just scratch that. Get it in your fingernails really good.
yeah. Scrape the boogers off the bottom of desks and then go
Exactly.
make a sandwich.
Oh, I'm not over it, man.
For someone else.
Scarred my childhood.
Yeah, definitely for somebody else. I mean, that'd be gross to do that for
That's
yourself.
the jelly in sandwiches.
Dude.
It's a jelly. It's a staple.
You know, there's something to the social pressure of being clean, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't wash my hands after I take a whiz, but I also don't, like, I try not to, get all up on there on the penis and the balls, and I ain't grabbing all up on it or nothing and not washing my hands. But I definitely will wash my hands if I know somebody else is around and they'll
Yeah.
know that they didn't hear the hand washing noises in there, so I'll wash it.
You don't always give yourself a full service every time you piss. 'Cause I do.
Only if I have somewhere to shoot it, like a urinal. Oh my! Wait. Where else would I be peeing if not a urinal or a toilet? You can shoot loads into both of those.
You can. You can shoot loads anywhere, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Keegan, you ever shot a load in the woods, man? Come on.
Yeah, you can pee. Yeah. Anywhere you can pee, you can shoot a load. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. on a boat with a goat.
Oh, no.
I know,
Well, driving on a moat.
Yeah. On a train?
That is the most right thing ever. Is that wherever you can pee, you can shoot a load.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
yeah.
Some cases it might be easier even to shoot a load.
What if it's like an issue of distance? Like you can pee in it because it's far away, but maybe you can't shoot a load in it
Yeah,
because
that's
you got
true.
narrow urethra.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know if I can just ask this and expect that one of you's gonna know the answer, but I do know I've heard a specific speed at which sperm comes out, but I can't remember what it was. Do any
I
of
think
y'all
it's
know?
30 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken.
30 miles an hour.
Yes.
How fast do you think the whiz come out?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, are we just talking?
Condoms.
Are we talking? We just need to pee? Or are we talking like, oh shit, I really gotta fucking pee? There's
That's
a different
true.
pressure.
That's true. There's definitely a different pressure. Yeah, like you sometimes hear somebody go in the bathroom, you're like, damn, son, like you were just backed up, weren't you? Like, especially, like, don't aim for the toilet water if you got to pee that bad, man. I don't want to hear that big stream coming out.
I never aim for the toilet water.
Dude, I'm so courteous, I try not to make a sound.
Yeah, me too.
I'll bust, man. I'll be leaning over that toilet sideways, like trying to hit that bowl.
I just squat in the bathtub so as not to make noise.
Yeah, and then just turn the water on. Be like, just washing my hands. I'll be out in a minute. And meanwhile, you're just washing your poop down the shower drain.
I try and pee as loud as possible.
To assert dominance or what?
Yeah. Yeah. Be like,
oh my God. Well, I didn't find the answer to my question. I typed in how fast does pee come out, and I got a different answer. The top thing says, since the mean urine quantity is 1 to 2 quarts a day, we are condemned to spend 1 to 2 full minutes on daily peeing. Rarely more than 3. But I love the way it says we are condemned to spend 1 or 2 minutes peeing.
Like, what did we do to deserve it? Why were we given that punishment?
Okay, how long does it take a horse to take a piss? It's like 5 minutes they're pissing.
They can really pee anywhere. Nobody stops them. They have no social pressure not to piss.
Every fucking horse I ever rode took a piss every time I rode it.
Well, and a shit, too. I mean, they even made that a mechanic in Red Dead, right? The horses knock some shit out of their ass just real quick.
What?
Just knock some shit out of their ass real quick. You heard me.
What's that?
I played Red Dead 2.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Is there really?
The horse is shit. Yeah.
Yeah. They shit and piss.
No.
That's amazing.
Dude,
the modern gaming, when we've ran out of everything to be impressed by, that's like...
The horse is really shit? You mean they really
put
shit?
the money into it.
That's true.
I remember looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Like the prominent part of the advertising.
I mean, I remember the 90s, man. I remember what games used to look like, and I'm like, oh, man, it'd be so cool if it'd be a 3D world. And then you get like 64, you get a 3D world, then a GameCube, and then, oh, my God, a PlayStation. Like, everything changed.
That is true.
And now we're just waiting on the best graphics to see a horse shit. Like, that's literally where it's at now.
Yeah.
There's Steam in this one, guys. They updated for Steam.
Yo, guys, have you seen the new update? Yeah, the steam comes right off the shit now. And if you have smell-o-vision, you can... Oh, the smell is immaculate. It's so terrible, bro. Makes you feel like you're standing right there.
There's even flies on it, bro.
You can see the flies on the shit, bro.
Flies on the shit.
That's a mod. I don't have PC. I can't use it.
You can catch E. coli from it.
Yeah.
Like...
In real life.
Damn.
If you explore that game, at least stay in the snow levels for a while. It blows my mind. Wherever you step, there's a footprint. Like, you've carved the snow away.
It is really pretty incredible. Like, that game is beautiful. And it is all the little things that make it that way.
Is it one of them kind of multiplayer-y games where you can't get away from multiplayer?
No, I would actually say Red Dead is one of the few modern games that is like single player centric. Would you guys agree?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I know they have a pretty big online, kind of like the GTA online, but I don't really play it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because, like, I get sick of other people being involved, necessary for my games, because I play a lot, like when I'm up at 3 in the morning and nobody else I know is awake.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely there's an importance for and you know what I like about single player games too is that I don't have to take a chance on like comparing my skill to others. You know, If I just want to suck at a video game, I just want to suck alone.
Yeah,
dude. Gonna say, have you ever felt self-conscious like with a good player on a multiplayer thing?
Yeah, or just upset because you just can't, and not even upset in like a spoiled way, like break your controller type of way, but like just like, I mean, yeah, I'm in here playing Halo. I've lost my 7th game in a row. Like, what a fun time.
What am I even doing?
Yeah. Halo is one of the few games I'm actually decent at, though, so that shouldn't have been my example, but
I've never been proficient at any shooter games.
Well, and that's a whole other set of disappointments is, like, I thought I was good at Halo, but then I'll get on and I'll play, and you'll just run into, like, 5 matches in a row where you get destroyed.
I've had that with UFC, with those games playing online.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll feel so good. Like, I'll do, like, 3 or 4 fights, and I'll win. I'll be like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm actually getting good at this game. And then real quick, you'll go 10 losses in a row.
Yeah.
Dude, I play every night, man, and sometimes, like you say, it's a good time, and then, oh my God, you'll have this worst streak ever, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why is this happening? And
if you play a single-player game, you kind of know. It's not like a guessing game as to what kind of time you're going to have.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, there's people that's way better than me on there. You know what I mean? Like, you see their rank coming, and it's like, oh, fuck. Like, I know I can't handle that.
Yeah,
I'd rather get smashed by somebody, though, than the people that just, like, spam one punch or just a certain little combo over and over or something.
You know, the one thing that will push me to win mentally is if they try to get a punch on me. Like, they'll fake touch gloves with you in UFC. Like, walk towards you like they're going to touch gloves and then, like, go for a head kick. I'm like, you're fucked now. I'm dedicating all of my mental energy to killing you now.
I'm coming to your house if you beat me.
Yeah. I'm turning the podcast off. I'm focusing solely on whipping that ass now.
Win all these gaming titles. And, like, you were like, it was never about the title. I'm just glad I'm finally bad enough to whoop that motherfucker.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, it was never about self-improvement. It was always about beating others.
I like how gaming makes so much money now that playing video games can be considered self-improvement if you get really good at it.
Yeah, that's true.
It was not like that when we were kids.
No,
like...
When we were kids, if you were the best at a video game, that meant you were an even bigger loser. So much time to that waste.
Yeah.
Now kids are making millions.
You know what? You don't even actually have to be good at games to make millions. You can actually be bad at them. As long as you're bad at them in an entertaining way, you can make money.
I remember getting picked on because I played a game or something or had a Nintendo. And, like, kids now... Like, it's the thing.
You know what? God, that's kind of true. I never really thought about that, but, like, back in our heyday with video games, It wasn't near as cool or accessible as it is now, and I guess it's like mobile games and stuff that's did that. Because I mean, you can play Fortnite on your iPhone or whatever. You can play like Call of Duty on phones, even. So,
Yeah.
I think it was like the socializing of it, like the putting your friends and what they're playing and all your achievements, and
that's true too. Yeah, the online community.
people are competitive with their friends. And
Well, I think it brought a lot together when it started with, like, all of a sudden the NFL games and the basketball games and stuff started getting really popular.
Mm-hmm.
more like an actual simulation than like what a football game or a basketball game used to be, which was, I've seen them very fucking insane.
Yeah.
I just want another NCAA game, like NCAA football.
Oh yeah, I want another Blitz the League.
That too. Yeah.
I like my football with a side of like kicking players in the balls and breaking their craniums.
Yeah.
And injecting steroids on the sidelines. Yeah, I think the community element, I think that's a good point. That's definitely made it more popular. I mean, and also, man, I don't think my friendships would be the same throughout the years if I didn't have video games. Like the way that I've connected with the friends that I have anyway, you know, through video games like Halo 3, man, that brought so many people together.
Oh yeah.
And it was like community driven, and not only a way of like just getting on and clicking multiplayer. It's like people would create game modes and create maps and all sorts of stuff.
Like that's when Griffball started. I remember like a game of Griffball, dude. Like
yeah.
And you could use Forge to go back and watch what you just did, or to build stuff, you know, to remove, and it'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
Like I wish there was some newer games that would maybe do that, like let you create something and then let you play on it as you want with random people.
Yeah. You know what? Do what?
Smoke in my eye. I wanted to apologize.
You wanted to apologize to us for the smoke in your eye.
You know what? I
Okay.
apologize.
Right. Don't do it again, though.
I didn't know who smoking my eye, just stabbing it with these two fingers, but it was.
I mean, to be fair, like Fortnite, I mean, it has like custom modes and custom maps and stuff, and I mean, Grand Theft Auto has a lot of custom stuff. I don't. Do you guys think we might be a little out of touch with modern gaming, or?
For sure, I feel like
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Me.
I haven't played a new game in like 5 years.
Yeah, me too. I play the same old shit. Like, I mean, UFC. You know, like James said, I bought, but I still play. I go back and forth between UFC and Mass Effect 1. So, like, I'm stuck in 2010.
That's a good ass game, though.
Yeah, it is.
Halo, Fallout 4, Bully.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
Bully is an example of a game that does not need online that has it.
That game deserves so much more credit than it ever got. And I highly recommend that.
Yeah, me too. Bully is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yep. Like, it's a good story.
It was the first game I ever beat, and I remember raising my arms in victory at like 3:00 in the morning, and whenever the credits rolled.
That game makes you feel like you literally just won. That's, I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Do you guys remember the first game you ever beat?
It was probably Spyro. Or
Super Mario World.
Batman Arkham Asylum, I think. That's how long it took me to figure out how to beat a game.
Dude, Batman Arkham Asylum is a great game to beat.
What you said earlier about wanting to suck in solitude, That resonated with me because that's the main reason why I don't like playing online is because I just suck balls.
Yeah.
What about Croc? Have you guys ever played that game?
No.
Croc.
There were two of them. I think it was like a 3D platformer.
Like, okay.
Similar to Spyro in a way, but you were a crocodile. All I remember specifically is that you fight a ladybug with boxing gloves on.
What?
That sounds like the type of game I'd be into. Is it like Rayman, kind of? Did you ever play
Maybe in a way, yeah. I liked Rayman too, but
Rayman and Spyro and Crash Bandicoot? Those were like my first games that I ever played.
It'd probably look like shit now if we went back and played it.
Yeah. That's not, you know, I don't really care that much about graphics in games, to be
Some
honest.
games it's fine, but some games it feels kind of clunky to even move around.
Yeah. You know, a game that feels really clunky when you go back and play it now is Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost unplayable. But
You guys remember Sly Cooper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude,
That was a really good game.
fucking love Sly Cooper. I just downloaded an emulator of that on my computer like a couple months ago. Yeah.
What was the game that was like? It's basically the same concept as Twisted Metal, but it was just different characters, more or less. Somebody had ripped it off, I guess.
There was
I can't remember it.
There was a WWE version.
I didn't know that. I've never even seen that.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible. It's just like why mesh those two worlds together?
I remember there being a hot dog car in this one. Like that was one of the. I don't remember the name of the game.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think one of the big selling toys from WWE for a while was like a remote control Stone Cold monster truck.
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of what inspired that.
Oh, do you know about that game?
Yeah, I know that game. I've never played it, but I know that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird how, I guess it's just basically if you have a product like WWE, you just slap it in as many different versions of toys and media as you can.
Precisely.
Like Legos.
All of your money comes from toys and wrestling pretty much now. Because everybody's ripping you're not making any money on TV, video games, toys, and T-shirts. It's
you know, yeah, I had a whole freaking box, a whole tote filled with like WWE toys when I was a kid, and I didn't even like WWE that much.
I think I had like 40 or 50 some at one point. I had like a lot of roster people that like I didn't need that character, but I had that character just to get beat up by this other character.
Yeah.
Did you have the ring, like the little springboard ring thing?
I had so many of those, man, because I would fuck them up on accident. I didn't know until I was older what I was doing, but I would try and make the ring ropes really, really, really tight, and like the turnbuckles would warp in towards the middle over the course of the playthroughs.
We should get together and play with some wrestlers, guys.
Dude, I've got Chris Benoit, Gold Dust, Mick Foley, Ric Flair in my bedroom right now.
Sweet.
I like that you open with Chris Benoit.
But
Yeah. Yeah. What a great opener.
He's the most accessible of all those.
You got to come in with like Undertaker, Kane, you know.
Did you say Eddie Guerrero too?
No, Eddie Guerrero. That's one dead wrestler I don't have a toy of.
Is anyone else to be sad about?
Anybody you can be sad about?
Yeah.
Did James die?
No, I didn't die.
No, yeah, that was what he said. Is there anybody we could be sad about?
I'm alive.
You know, I used to have a poster of WWE characters too. It had like Raymond. It was just literally like the whole roster of that time period, and I wish I could have that back. It
That's poster. Because if Rey Mysterio was there, it was a good roster.
Yeah, I also remember like the chicks that were on there too. I think like Sable. Sable was that? Is that sound right?
Yeah.
Who else? What other chick wrestlers? Lita, of course.
Yeah.
Lita, an odd favorite of mine. To think about in a sexual manner, you know.
That doesn't seem odd to me though.
No.
Like somebody in China would be a one to see odd sexually.
I think a lot of people when I was younger thought of Lita a lot like China because she had kind of a jaw on her.
I mean, I think ain't it good to have a jaw on somebody? Don't that mean you can fit a lot more in there?
Go yard deep in her jaw.
You talking like a quagmire jaw or what?
Yeah.
You can stuff 10 dicks in a quagmire jaw.
Easily.
And he won't object. He's quagmire.
And a cheeseburger, probably.
Yeah, and a cheeseburger. Just don't mistake the dicks for a cheeseburger and chew.
That's true.
Don't mistake the cheeseburger for a dick neither.
Yeah, you don't want to suck on a cheeseburger. You have a soggy cheeseburger.
For some reason, my head stuck in cheeseburger is about the nastiest thing I can think of.
What? Sucking a cheeseburger? It does sound pretty gross, don't it?
It does.
Because it implies you would do it for a while.
Yeah.
Sucking a cheeseburger?
Yeah, like not just suck it once. You'd have to cheeseburger for, till the bun was at least like wore down and stuff.
I mean, that's probably one of the nastiest things is like wet bread. Like you ever
drop your pizza in the pool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say like, you get fresh out the pool. That's the only time it's acceptable is like a fresh out the pool bologna sandwich and the bread gets a little bit wet.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, it's okay because it's a hot day and you're exhausted, and that you're just happy you have a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
But it's really okay. You're just ravenous. Like it wouldn't matter what you had in your hand, you would eat it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, Hambone said a pizza in the pool. I think, I feel like a pizza would like face the adversity and just move on. I feel like you might not even tell if a pizza
if you
fell
dropped
in
the pool.
What?
Dropped it in the pool.
If you dropped it.
Unless it was Pizza Hut pizza, the grease would protect it. It's basically waterproof.
If we talking like Papa John's, it's gonna soak it up.
Yeah, because it's very bready. Yeah.
But then you're
probably float.
You're gonna have to just suck the cheese and sauce off of it. That's all you can do with it at that point.
The sucking of food in this segment.
That measly little one pepper you get's a floating away,
Yeah.
So what is the most water friendly food then? What would be the best thing to eat in a pool?
Great question. I mean, I imagine the pepper wouldn't be too affected.
You could eat an apple.
Smoothies. I'm thinking smoothies would be.
Smoothies, but wouldn't that just mix with the pool water?
You have it in a cup. It's fine.
It has to be a sturdy cup, I feel like.
Got a little bit of leftover pee and chlorine in there,
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, everything in a pool is unedible.
A hot dog wiener. A hot dog wiener would be
just
perfect.
the wiener itself.
Yeah, and you can
not even cooked.
Yeah, you can cook it in the pool and swim in hot dog water.
Yeah, just leave it and go back and get it later.
Pickled piss dogs, I bet it does taste all right.
Got a little char on it,
Yeah.
It won't soak up no water.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a fan of boiled hot dogs. When it comes down to wieners being cooked, that's probably my least favorite method.
Yeah, grill those bad boys.
Yeah.
I feel like boiled hot dogs are for children.
Yeah, and not just children, but like a group of children when you don't got the time.
Yeah, like I'm not wasting my time grilling these things up.
Now a man, hot damn it, will get out in the cold 12 degrees and fry him up some weenies. By gosh,
fry them in a skillet. They don't have to be grilled. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boiled ones are for
Boiled,
All right.
boiled hot dogs.
Old hot dog.
Boiled
Old
for
paint.
the boys.
Boiled peanuts, ate them down in Alabama.
Who? What?
Do what?
Boiled peanuts.
Bowl penis.
Boiled peanuts.
Oh, boiled peanuts. I got you.
Boiled peanuts.
I've never tried boiled peanuts before.
I haven't either. I seen them at a gas station one time, and they looked quite unpleasant.
It's my understanding, though, like, you're supposed to get the fresh peanuts, like not roasted and salted. You're supposed to dig them out of the ground, wash them, and then boil them.
Yeah.
That's why the ones that we've tried are gross, I think.
Yeah, they're just like a pretend version. Like it's not even best case scenarios. Like
are we talking the peanut and the shell?
No, I think it's the whole thing. You boil the whole thing.
Okay.
But they're not supposed to be roasted or salted when you boil. I kind of want to grow peanuts. I've never done that.
that would be cool.
That'd be very interesting.
Now, do you know how do you make peanut butter out of peanuts?
Just smash them, put salt in it.
Is that seriously it?
And sugar if you want it to be sweet, I guess.
Like, but how does it get to the peanut butter consistency?
You put it in a blender or like I don't know, whatever the hell you use to grind up nuts with. They make like special nut butter things, but you can do it in some blender.
You want some nut butter?
Yeah.
I guess you could make it in a mortar and pestle if you just, had the time.
Wow.
When you put a peanut in your hand, you get like oily on your fingers.
Yeah.
And you're mixing that peanut into them oils.
So any kind of peanut. You mean I could just go downstairs right now and if I had some like cashew or like, well, fuck, I'm retarded.
You could do it with cashews. It just would be cashew butter.
Wait a minute. Peanuts. So if I went downstairs and I had some peanuts and I just mashed them up, they'd eventually become peanut butter?
If you were patient.
Theoretically.
Wow.
I'm sure that you can't get like a package of peanut. They probably do something to make them impossible to make into peanut butter when they put all the artificial keeper on the shelf flavors on them and stuff. But
yeah, Jif has paid those people off not to make their peanuts peanut butterable.
You maybe would just have to add a little oil, which some store-bought peanut butter has added oils in it anyway.
That's like blown my mind. I didn't
Especially
know that.
smooth peanut butter has added oil in it.
so, moral of the story is George Washington Carver didn't invent fucking shit.
Great point. Yeah.
Why are you coming at George Washington Carver like that?
That's why he's like, who George Washington Carver invented peanut butter.
He did a lot of other shit though, like not just the peanut butter.
Actually, he didn't even invent peanut butter. That's like the one peanut invention he didn't make.
Didn't he just make it easier to do or something like that?
I think he made oil. Is what he made.
I know he did a lot of shit with peanuts.
What else did he do? I mean, let's try to give the man some credit here.
Well, he made all kinds of shit out of peanuts, but he didn't make peanut butter.
The only reason
I bet he did make peanut butter.
The only reason I even know who this guy is because of that American Dad episode. So
yep.
Yeah.
So what the hell? He was just a guy obsessed with peanuts or what? Like,
I'm sure there's more to it than that.
On a peanut farm, incentive.
Oh yeah, I had a peanut farm.
It was all marketing. The whole thing was just him marketing the thing that he had.
Everybody.
So
That's
it. Well, he's canceled now. He's canceled.
Yeah. He took advantage.
George Washington Carver, I don't know if you know, he was also a rapist.
Oh my!
And
really?
He was obsessed with nuts.
Yeah. Some say he went a little too far.
Yeah.
He may have been a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
Kids off and say, "I'm going to make some peanut butter."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of nuts, just beating nuts, man.
And then he'd make peanut butter.
Yep.
I wonder if he'd just sit there and be beating it and like, I'm going to get that nut.
I don't think people used to jerk off. I I think
got a vivid.
that's like an early 2000s thing.
Peanut shell.
People didn't beat off before the year 2000.
Yeah, I think they thought that like it led to demonic possession or something. You know?
Well, nobody knew where the female clitoris was for many years. Just recently, this has been discovered.
What about the male clitoris?
That's what I was about to say. That's still mystery.
It's easier to find.
I just like how you specified the female clitoris. The male clitoris, though, has yet to be found and is still one of life's biggest mysteries. Some say it's right in the gooch, but, you know.
No one wants to go to find out.
Yeah.
They say the prostate. What they say.
That's the G spot. That's different. We found the woman's G spot too before we found the man's G spot. We done did it.
Because no one was looking for ours.
No one. Well, there's been some elders looking for it, but
What do you mean by that?
they didn't know what to call it until the woman found hers. And then maybe we did find the male clitoris, but we ain't figured out that it's the same thing yet.
Can I ask why is it called a G spot? Like, why G?
Because you go, goddamn!
There it is.
Because it feels good.
Oh, good. The good spot.
I don't know.
What about the great spot?
There you go.
That's how you get your gasm.
Gasm spot.
Yeah. The gallows. You know, the gallows spot.
Exactly.
And then Robin Williams jerking himself off. No, that was the movie.
That was his son, though. That wasn't.
No,
Robin Williams jerked himself off in a movie?
no, it's like World's Greatest
Maybe.
Dad or something was the name of the movie.
Yeah, I got his suicide mixed up with World's Greatest Dad.
Oh.
Oh my!
So I almost spread a vicious.
It wasn't
rumor.
that bad. It wasn't that bad of a movie. I thought it was fun.
Any erotic, what's that called? Erotic-asphyxiation. Help me.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
Auto-erotic asphyxiation. Is that how he killed himself?
No, that's how David Carradine killed himself, though. Dude from Kill Bill.
Yeah.
No, that's absolutely how Robin Williams killed himself. And that's what I'm going to spread.
Yeah, me too. That's fact now.
Spread it like crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like nut butter.
Butter. It's always fun to say every time.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like a product that would be sold by the people that make the what's the company all the podcasts advertise with the lawnmower thing shaving your nuts?
Manscaped? Nut butter? It does sound like a body butter they would make, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It might be now.
Yeah.
They have to pay us if they start selling that, though.
For sure.
We said it here.
Get you braincake edition nut butter.
Maybe we could just make that.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's beard's got beard oil and bombs. Why don't you nuts got like lotions and creams, man?
That's right,
Yeah.
dude. We can
Come
like,
on, man.
you know, like how orange juice, like they just like put it into the public psyche that orange juice is a part of breakfast. We got to put it into the public psyche that it's important to have a smooth, like buttery nutsack. That's all.
I think it's weird how things are marketed to men anyway. Like the dude wipes, because apparently dudes can't just use baby wipes or regular wipes. They have to be extreme fucking dude wipes for you to be able to wipe your ass with them and feel like a man. Today I saw a box of men. They were pads. They were literally pads, but they were marketed for men, and they were called dude shields or something like that. But they were literally just pads that were shaped slightly different, but they were pads. Like they were sticky. They weren't full diapers.
Yeah, I seen dude wipes in Walmart. I was like, dude wipes made it to Walmart? How is there enough people? Like, is there enough insecure men in this world
Apparently
who feel like less than if they use fucking Equate brand baby wipes? Like, they feel like they can't go to sleep at night, or like they can't get a girlfriend, or please their wife because
They might be gay. They have to be gay if they don't use the dude box.
You see like some hardcore truck driver wiping his ass with like a pink like baby cloth. He's sitting there crying, I got the gay.
I can't. I'll just go with shit on my ass before I use anything other than dude wipes.
He just doesn't go back home.
They call him stink arm because he just wipes it up.
Well, speaking of that, I think we have a continuation of a topic we discussed last episode of the advancement of wiping your ass. And we have, I think, on our braincake panel here, someone with firsthand experience with use of a bidet. And I would love to hear about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% recommend it. It was easy to put in there.
How? So when? When?
Not in my ass, on the toilet.
Yeah. But that's also easy, right?
Don't explain it to the people.
Yeah. How you install it or how you use it?
Well, like, okay. Yeah. Did we inspire this, or is this something you've been?
No. I've been wanting to spray my asshole with a gentle stream of water for a while.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I used to, when I was a kid, I used to lay down in the yard, and I'd get the water hose, and then I'd get my older brother to just hold it, and I would spread my cheeks open just a little bit.
Well, I have a similar story. In school.
You have such a good brother.
Yeah,
we still do it sometimes, just not in the wintertime. It's too cold right now.
Yeah, I had a similar story, and I never had siblings, but I did have good friends when I was in school. And after I get done using the bathroom, I'd come out and they'd hold the water fountain button down for me while I sprayed it in my asshole. Yeah. And then I'd usually
rinse it down that little drain there. On the fountain.
Yeah, and then I'd turn around and have a sip, for my hard work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of that ass water.
How much was it to install?
I think it was $25 or $30.
Oh my God! So it's not.
I installed it.
It's not even a whole new piece. Toilet is just like a piece, an addition.
Yeah. You unscrew the toilet seat and then you put the little thing on there, screw it back, and then you.
I don't care what anybody else in my household says. It's over. I'm buying it.
Oh, you should. You absolutely should.
Yeah.
I agree.
When I get a toilet seat, I'm going to put that bidet right under that toilet seat.
Yeah, they make more expensive ones. I mean, they make some that heat the water. Now, I don't know how I would feel about a heated water one. It might feel like you're pissing on yourself a little bit.
Or a little bit of boiling water.
Got two nozzles. One sprays the front, one sprays your ass. No, if you're a dude, it pretty much just sprays your balls. But that's nice too sometimes.
That's nice. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, shit. I got to put my computer on charge. Give me just a minute.
I thought you were going to order a bidet.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go do. I'll be right back. I got to go order it right now.
Immediately needs to get that butthole cleansed.
It's nice. I haven't used a wet wipe since I got it.
He's been sitting under the sink.
The whole toilet paper pandemic wouldn't have happened if everybody had a bidet.
Like 3 or 4 squares max, just to dry up. Yeah, highly recommend it. It's as big as a leap in ass region hygiene, from just dry toilet paper to wipes. It's like another that big of a leap from wipes to.
How messy will it clean?
I mean,
yeah, because
it's got some pretty good pressure to it when you turn it up.
Okay. Oh, you can turn it up.
Yeah,
but when does it fall onto the bidet ever?
No, but it also has like a self-cleaning thing where it'll kind of wash itself out. You still have to wash it properly. You know what I mean? Take like an old toothbrush to it, or somebody's toothbrush if you don't like. It's fine too. Or yours if you like the taste of shit. You can use your own.
So do you have to use it? Can somebody choose not to use it?
Yeah. I mean, they could.
I mean, I was just wondering if it interfered with.
No, you don't.
Can you still throw your shitty toilet paper into the toilet, or does it hit the bidet piece?
No, you can still throw it. It's not that big even.
But if you really want to turn people on to the idea of a bidet, you just don't keep toilet paper in your bathroom.
Yeah.
We talking like that much, like an inch, 2-inch overhang?
It's pretty low profile to the back of the toilet. Like it doesn't. It maybe sticks out about 3/4 of an inch, and it's maybe about 2.5 inches long.
I think the whole world should. I think we'd all have much cleaner asses if we use this method, and I'm an advocate for it. That's why I thought it would be an important topic to discuss.
Absolutely. For like 20, 25, 30 bucks.
Build back better, guys.
Do your asshole a favor.
Yes. Dude, oh my God. We need to get sponsored by a bidet company for sure.
That'd be great.
Yes.
That'd be great.
That's a sponsor we can all genuinely support.
I also got a squatty-potty.
They don't even have
is it the stool?
Hell yeah.
What is it?
It's literally just like a stool that's shaped to go around your toilet, but it brings your knees up more like you're sitting, like you're pooping outside.
That's actually the natural way to shit, was to hold your knees up and squat.
Yeah.
Because it's actually easier for your colon to release. It puts strain on you sitting upright.
Gets it out real quick.
Someone who doesn't have a toilet seat right now, I shit like lightning squatting over that toilet.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
It's like somebody pulling a lever, and for every pound of force they put on that lever, that's how hard it goes. Like just straight.
Are you talking about pooping or getting
That's what
pounded?
I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Like saying your ass pounded.
Like
It's like lightning. Every stroke.
so you're saying you poop with force is what you're saying.
Yeah, when you squat, you shit with force.
Okay. I don't know if the most experience I have with that is I heard that that's the natural pooping position and stuff. So whenever I poo, I usually I'll drag like a hamper over or something and just put my legs up on it. That's been my method.
You ever pooped outside?
Or a heater, a small heater that works as well. I've never pooped outside, I don't think.
Outside pooping is where it's at, son.
Yeah, you got to poop outside.
Wow. I mean, I would love to hear about your experiences pooping outside. I mean,
excellent. Rake some leaves back.
Dude, I just feel like I could not get in the position to do. I couldn't do it. It wouldn't come out of my body, I don't think.
Next to a tree is best. Well, I mean, when you're squatted down and you have to poop, it happens. There's no stopping it.
Yeah.
Just hold on to a tree, man.
Yeah.
Just hold the tree.
You're
good.
Hold the tree frontwards. Hold the tree.
I guess it depends on how strong your whatever the fuck those muscles that help you squat are.
Yeah, and your balance. Balance is really important. You don't want to fall backwards onto your poo-poo.
No. Ideally.
Ideally. I mean, if it happens, it's okay. Dust it off and move on. But,
Gunboi's having a stroke.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody's stabbing me right now in my hip.
Yep.
Yep.
Prime stroke symptoms. Everybody knows that.
Oh my God. It's a mechanical error because the fake Gunboi.
Yeah, he needs grease.
Yeah.
He's rusted up.
I think that is part of what's going on here is that my bones are restructuring where I've not been sitting. I'm sitting on a bare ass wood chair.
Mm.
Let me run over to the judge's chair and grab one.
The judge's chair. I'm actually sitting on a bed. It's pretty comfy, except the biggest problem with that is I have the table sitting here in front of me, so I have to sit cross-legged for the whole duration.
Oh, wow. And then you can't feel your legs.
Yeah, and my back starts to hurt too. I'm almost positive I'm just gonna have no offense, but polio legs. By the time I get older, I feel like my legs are just gonna be so broken and busted because I sit cross-legged so often.
My grandma had polio, man.
Did she really? Is polio like a dead thing? Like, can people have that anymore?
Oh yeah, my mom worked at the hospital with a doctor, and he had polio, and he had a little arm.
I thought polio was eradicated. What was the one that was it?
Yeah, in America, where we can afford the vaccines, it was eradicated.
There was a different one though. Was it tuberculosis? There was one that was recently eradicated everywhere though. Maybe no.
Smallpox is gone, I think.
Yeah, but it wasn't recent.
No.
Yeah, Gunboi, we did kill polio, but at what cost? Huh?
Yeah.
At
now
what
we can't get polio.
That's right. That's right. And what it like the people who are anti-vaxxers is autism like their only like go-to thing? What else do they even say vaccines cause?
I think just general not trusting the government. It causes everything though.
Well, vaccines are dangerous. Like that's why we have to put them through trials. You have to make sure that, but once they're clinically tested, most of those worries come down to trust in the government. Yeah.
I mean, if the way I feel is like if it's, I mean, yeah, like you said, there's probably negative aspects to it. There's negative aspects to anything, especially like medicine or shots or, whatever you're putting in your body. There's bound to be negative things for certain people. But if overall it's accomplishing what it needs to do, then yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem in it.
Yeah, fuck those people. Like if it helps most people. But it kills some losers.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, no, good point.
That's fine.
I mean, but I don't think it is like the negative things that are happening. If there are negative things,
because they're weak-willed individuals. If they just
right,
they would just study harder and eat better.
Yeah.
Stop drinking coffee.
Yeah.
They'd be fine.
They would not be autistic.
Exactly.
I don't know, like a freaking like a COVID vaccine. Are y'all gonna would y'all take it if they said like, hey, we're good?
I think by the time it's available to me, we'll have more information about it.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'll answer by asking a question. Do you think I get a flu shot?
I do most of the time.
No.
What, are you a nursing home patient?
I've also had like the Hep B vaccine and the Hep A vaccine.
That's a good one.
I don't even know. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't even know what vaccines I've gotten. I can't even like think it through. So
there's so many you gotta have before I think grade 5 or something like that.
I know you get
and you have your booster shots. I think when you're a kid. So.
Tuberculosis.
Wasn't they one you had like when you're in this like 6th grade or something like that, or 7th grade?
And then a tetanus booster that you get.
Yeah.
Around that time. That's when I got it anyway.
What kind of vaccine is it where the doctor has to grab your balls?
Is that?
And stick their finger in your ass?
I think that was just your doctor.
Oh,
did they ever convict him?
No.
Did you walk in there?
Was that even a doctor? Was that just an uncle?
Come to think of it, yeah, I think his name was Jimmy, actually.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
Keegan goes to the doctor because his jaw hurts. The doctor plays with his balls. No respect.
He did the same to me.
Yeah, and he did stand-up routines while he did it. He said it was an important part of the vaccine process. He turned on Rodney Dangerfield on 3 different TVs as he touched me.
The same show just started 3 seconds apart.
Yeah. And I had to sit there and watch the whole. You know what? I don't want to go into any more detail on this. I'm just going to take it to the cops. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, but I did have to have a physical where I had to have them groping your balls and you have to cough. That was a terribly weird experience.
I've never had anyone touch my balls when I didn't request it. So I don't know what vaccine you got.
No, I mean it wasn't really I mean it was a physical, right? Wait, are you? What's going on?
They're tracking your nuts, man.
Yeah, they put a freaking glued like tracker onto my nutsack.
That guy didn't even work there.
What kind of weird? Like, you don't think we would have a better technology than the cup and the balls and coffin yet?
I mean, if it works, I guess, and it's something anybody can do. If it actually works, it's the important part.
Yeah.
What if it never worked and it was just...
It's just a cabal of doctors who up nuts.
That's why they became doctors.
Yeah.
They love
Hey,
nuts.
now, you got to take care of your balls, man. Men's health is very important. And we're spreading the word.
I mean, I touch my balls. I'm just saying.
You need to touch your balls. Braincake told you so.
Yeah.
When your doctor, this is according to Google, when your doctor tells you to look to the side and cough, he or she is checking you for a hernia. And a hernia is caused by a weakness in the abdominal wall, which allows the abdominal contents to slip down into the scrotal sac, commonly referred to as your balls, which is the term I searched.
Your balls. So my papa used to have, he had a hernia, right? And he had one of those belts with like the eye patches that he had to wear all the time. And I always wanted one of them. I just thought they were cool. I thought they were a cool looking belt. Some kind of tool or like utility belt type thing, but it's not. It's just because he lifted something too heavy. And his ball bag busted.
Oh.
God.
I just thought it was a cool belt when I was little. I think he finally got it took out.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
I mean, like...
The ball bag or the hernia?
The hernia, not the ball bag. No, he still uses the ball bag often enough.
Thank God.
Right.
Yeah, that's... if there was any... I don't think men would even do hard labor jobs if there was a chance of your nutsack exploding from heavy lifting.
Yeah, completely exploding.
Yeah.
Like your ball just dropping out.
Yeah, I think actually society would shift and it would be women who would do the hard labor work and men would. That's the only thing that can make us be interested in nurturing jobs.
You lift too much, your balls just shoot out.
Yeah.
Are you implying women don't lift heavy things?
Absolutely.
A gallon of milk weighs like 8 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, they can't even open the pickle jar, Gunboi. I mean, what?
Right.
Well, I'm glad he said it so I didn't have to.
It also, it could be the little hand. I got little hands, though, and I can open the pickle jar.
I got small hands.
Yeah, it's sad. You've got like...
grip strength, though.
I don't think my hands grew from kindergarten. I think I have the same hands that I had at 5 years old.
There's parts of me that are like that.
Your
ears. His ears.
Yeah. Isn't there some part of your body though that, like, it's the same? It's never grow. Is it your eyes? Do your eyes never grow? They're the same size from birth.
Yeah, and your cock.
And your cock. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just tucked in,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, on all those porn websites where they're like, make your dick 10 inches bigger with just by this simple trick. And you're like, oh, it's simple, huh?
Yeah,
it's
the simple
simple.
trick is that strap.
$195 later, you don't see me sitting here with a bigger dick.
Like, all you got to do is squeeze your balls 3 times and your dick just extends by 10 inches.
Dude,
Terrifying. You probably pass out.
just a dick hanging out like their full body length past the end of their pants leg, wrapped over their shoulder, around their neck like a scarf.
Yeah.
I wonder if having a big dick is like as much of a bother for men as like women that have big old boobies. Like, there's all kinds
I don't know. I have to refer to somebody else to answer that question.
Right. Do we have anyone we could ask?
Yeah, we do. But, they'll have to spit. That's the 2 silent ones. It's the 2 silent ones.
Like, you
They
know,
figured out
do
the
they
trick,
cause-
man.
Do they cause back problems or anything? You know,
Like, do you guys
They
like
cause-
have to work out your legs
they
to
cause hip
withstand?
dysplasia.
We have big dicks and can answer your questions.
I don't think
No.
he's implying it. I think he just said it.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah,
was very clear.
yeah.
Well, no, I've never been burdened by my dick. No.
Okay, that's good to hear. It's good to hear that. Then I might squeeze my balls 3 times.
Yeah, now that you know, I might look into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Technique.
Technique.
Talking about
You
jelking?
really squeeze, though, like you're trying to break them.
You talking about jelking? I don't want to do that.
What?
What's what?
No, I wasn't talking about jelking. I'm glad you brought it up, though.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the actual simple trick.
You grab your cock real hard and you squeeze all the blood into it. And you repeat that process like jerking off. You can see the jerking off motion I'm doing, sort of.
Yeah, but it's not fun. It's
So
not
you-
even fun. Though.
So you just pull it, like you just pull your
Yeah.
dick.
Like, just try it. Like, it's a similar premise to like what dick weights do.
I've never heard of dick weights.
That's because neither one of them work, and only stupid people buy them.
Isn't that like one of the things that happens in Revenge of the Nerds? Like the nerds have big cocks because they jerk off all the time. Is it?
Right.
I'm pretty sure that maybe I've dreamt that.
I always heard that you get hair on it. Jerk off too much, get hair on it.
I thought they
Hairy
said
palms or something.
yeah, hairy
Oh,
palms.
Yeah. I don't know why anyone would tell you that.
Yeah, that's like, that just yeah, I think that's somebody who wants, some people to believe that nobody beats off, because I ain't never seen anybody with hairy palms.
Never.
So does nobody beat off?
My grandma told me if I play with my bird, that everything I touched would turn into a bird.
My
What if
mama
you
used to
love-
tell me like it would fall off if I touched it too much.
What if you love dick though? What if you just really love dick and you're like, that sounds great. I'm going to touch everything.
Well, I tried to see. It kind of backfired because I was like, does it turn? No. Well, she's full of shit. Immediately, you figure out they're full of shit.
She's
Yeah,
right.
But you out to figure it out if it works.
They really need to come up with a lie that's like more long term, like
No,
that.
they should stop teaching kids the scientific method. Is what they. That's
Yeah.
the big issue. He was
Or
just
just
able
let
to
your
test it.
kids jerk off. If they're jerking off, they're not out getting somebody pregnant.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And make sure you wear condoms when you jerk off, kids.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that cleanup is bad, man.
Use your neighbor's socks.
Yeah, the socks. I never got that. Like, I remember seeing an American Pie. Like, don't he have like a sock over his dick or something in that movie?
Probably.
Yeah, he's on his dick.
Yeah, like, do people actually do that?
I'm sure.
I'm not into that, but
No. Well,
I mean, have some respect for your mama. She's got to wash them socks.
At
yeah,
least
You
throw it
know.
away. Throw it away if you're going to do
Part
that.
of
guys.
Just grab a trash bag.
you know,
maybe that's what he's
No.
thinking about while he's whacking off in that sock is, oh, old lady's gonna have to wash this one.
Make a pee-pee like you're in prison.
well, I'll say that I never once thought of that when I was slapping my meat in the bed. And
Punching the
just-
clown.
What's that mean?
I didn't even think about lubricant when I was a child.
My poor sheets, man. My poor sheets. And mother, I'm so sorry. I hate to even, explore this on this podcast because that is gross. But yeah, I would just roll over and have a good sleep. I guess like that's basically it.
Wake up and your eyelids are stuck together.
You try to go to school and you can't, man. You're stuck
I'm
in
stuck.
the bed.
Yeah, stuck in the bed, like wrapped up in it like a cocoon.
Dude.
The fourth eye infection Keegan's had this week. I wonder what's wrong.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Yeah. That's I mean, we're like probably about towards the end, but it's like I don't know if I want to end on that note because somebody skips to the end. That's just, they're going to hear that, and I don't know if I want them to have to hear that. I guess if I didn't want them to, I should have just not said it, but felt like it.
Said it now, though. I mean, we got to be honest about it, right?
Yeah. Yes. Especially for all the people who did that. Now they feel okay, and that's what I need to focus on.
It wasn't just them.
You shouldn't feel ashamed.
Okay.
Everybody does it,
Yeah. Yep. Except I'm the only one who goes into detail about it on a podcast. But
No, definitely not that either.
No.
I don't think.
Hey, all men were nasty little teenagers at one time.
Yeah.
True fact.
That is true. That is true. Men are disgusting creatures.
Agreed.
And I guess I don't know. Do you guys want to put an end to it here, or what are you thinking?
Sure.
Yeah, that's all right, buddy.
All right.
Just put a cigarette out in it.
All right.
Put a nice Marlboro cigarette out in it.
Stick it right in the middle of the egg.
Oh no.
If there's any bidet companies out there who are looking for sponsorship, we're open.
Shouts.
They're excellent.
Anybody who's beating off in their bed and shooting loads on their covers who need fills for validation, you can thank us.
Call in.
Nut butter companies.
Nut butter. Yeah, hit us up.
Almonds. We don't care.
That's right. And I guess we'll wrap up and we'll see you guys next time. It's been a good one. Follow us on all the places where you can hear podcasts, such as Spotify, iTunes. We're also on YouTube. Subscribe there. Give us a like if you liked it. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. End. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Pause, stop recording. Stop. Bye, guys.